What's going on, MuvMinters? Welcome to episode of 243 of MuvMint Monday. I'm Crystal Clear, and let's go ahead and start off with a prayer. My dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for this day, Lord. Thank you for once again having everybody come and watch a new episode of MuvMint Monday. Lord, I ask that you would help me say the right words that need to be said so they can help everybody to carry through the week or whatever situations that they're going through. Be with them as they go through their situations and any problems that they're facing. I ask that you would just provide the way out. And Lord, bless everybody in this country, especially, Lord, as we go through a new election day. Help everybody to be at peace, whoever that they vote for. Everybody just cooperate and help everybody to have a smooth day as much as possible. Lord, I give you all the honor, glory, and praise. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with the updates for this week. Not too much has been going on because we have recently just had 2 albums that came out, which is our projects for the year. We have Charles Stewart, Fall in Love Again, that came out in September. And then we also have Big Stig's Him, Humble Yet Musically Needed, the EP album that came out about a couple of weeks ago. I'd like to personally thank everybody that participated on those projects. You know, my brother Asriel, my wife Jen T, my sister-in-law Gabby, everybody like Charles Stewart, of course, Big Stigs, everybody that participated in the album. I'd like to personally thank y'all for a job well done. I'd love to thank everybody, that listened to the albums, that gave us the good push on the production on it and, to spread the word about music that came out. I'd like to thank y'all as well, the people who gave us criticism on it and, just everybody who just wanted this project to succeed. I like to personally thank everybody that just even put a little bit of input on everything that we do around here. You guys are very much appreciated. Every time you guys give me feedback, it just shows me that I'm going the right way of production. And I just pray that you guys keep me in prayer, keep my brother in prayer, as in the staff at Soundcloud. And just help us to keep pushing good music out there because the world needs it. You can catch Fall in Love Again and the Him album on salvrec.com, salvwrec.com. And also you can check it on all social media platforms, including here on MuvMint TV. My wife Jen T and Gabby's been working on the new recent lyrical video for the first single of Stiggy's album, which is the Him intro. That's going to come out later on this week, so just tune into MuvMint TV so you can watch that. They're doing a good job on it, and so I gave them some more time to do creative, some creative ideas, not just try to push a lyric video out and stuff. So catch that later on. Also, we have my brother. He's already working on a Soundcloud Christmas Volume 8. If you'd like to get in contact with him, and participate on the album, you can reach him on salvrec.com and just contact them. It's a blessing when you work on projects that's voluntarily trying to help people. I find that it's been more fulfilling than making money from it, even though we do things to make money, but it seems more fulfilling. I gain a lot of wisdom and knowledge and just that good feeling that you actually participate in helping somebody to carry on through the holidays. So catch that later on. I'd like to thank all the staff and the people who participated in the single that I brought out, which was Streets 2024. I believe I released that in June. It was the remake of the original Streets, which was created in 2020. I looked at it on SoundCloud, and we have recently, I believe it was recently on the streaming numbers, is at 2,800 streams and it's rising up. I would like to thank everybody again for just helping me on that project. The lyric videos, the promotional push. I wouldn't be here at this current state if it wasn't for you guys, and so it's greatly appreciated. So that's all that's really going on for this week. Like I said, we're not doing too much because we shut down production as far as music for the year. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off to the topic at hand. I named this topic on the 7th day because even in the Bible, it said that after God created the heavens and the earth and everything that was in it, he even took a day of rest. Now, anybody that follows Christianity or have a belief and faith in God We always know that God is working 24/7, regardless of whatever situations that we're going through. He's working and trying to beat back the forces of darkness to keep us preserved, so when we die, we go up to heaven with Him. However, let's put it in the context of in a human form. We've been working very hard with music. I believe we produced a lot of material, over 100 songs within the past 2 years. And we worked tooth and nail, thick and thin, whatever situations that we gone through behind the scenes, whether regardless if it's the music or it's in our personal lives. My brother can attest on his album, which is Fade to Black Face in Life. He had a life-threatening situation. On my album that came out in 2023, I had a situation where I had not a life-threatening situation, but I had things going on at my job, and I had things going on with my health that caused a lot of headache. And then, we had a lot of situations behind the scenes this year as well while we was producing music. So we was grinding through the work and, just, trying to get to meet our deadlines the best way that we can so that we can produce, not only push our label as far as, the business wise, but, just to get the job done. And once in a while, after I did, produced this album for Big Stigs, it's a lot of pressure and a lot of, things that you gotta kind of bypass in order to get the projects done on time. And thank God, by the grace of God, that, we were able to continually to meet our deadlines and push the work out. But then also the problem is that sometimes, and this is one of my things that I'm guilty of as well, whenever I get done a project, I'm like, okay, everything's cool. My wife is happy with it. Everybody's celebrating it. But in my mindset, I'm like, okay, I hit send, album's done, project is done. All right, what's next? And I realized that now I'm getting older and, but body changes and everything. Sometimes we can't take the workload like that anymore. Sometimes it's good to have a day of rest. And sometimes it's good to, not just having a day of rest, and, just sometimes walk away from the projects that you worked on and just concentrate on you. Self-care, mental health, as Genty always says in her episodes, and just, to walk away from a project and stop always moving like a machine. We're not machines. We're human, we have to get a day of rest every day. If we work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, our life expectancy is not going to be as high, And you've seen it throughout all of history. You see people who work themselves to the bone and die at a young age or have health issues at a young age because they don't take that time of rest. I love that part in the Bible verse in Genesis that said, after God created the heavens and the earth, God rested. Because it shows you, even though a God who is perfect at everything He does, even He was showing the world that He needs the day of rest. How important it is to stop always moving and working and just take your time and rest. How many people who suffer through if you look through like the news articles or read articles about depression, anxiety, it says that a lot of times the best way to treat those kind of mental disorders or mental conditions is rest. You have to take a lot of rest, and it is so true. We can't function without rest. And sometimes we have to walk away from just, doing our projects all the time and just take maybe a week or two off. I learned through this album, it's a blessing that I was able to take 2 weeks off of production because, it got to the point that it was getting me frustrated on things, and, I was so frustrated on things that I didn't want to take that frustration on the next project. Sometimes when you walk away from a project, it helps you to rejuvenate yourself and get ready for more projects. And this time, not only it'll rejuvenate you, it'll get that past project out of your mind, and you can finally focus on the new task, which is delivered to you at hand. So I just want to make sure you know that it's good to rest. It's good to take that time. And it's good to, just have fun once in a while. Because, like I said, you'll go crazy if every day in your life, all you do is work. So just think about that as you finish a project. Don't just jump into a project right away. Sometimes, like I said, don't just go over to the next project, and next project. Because just like a car, when you keep running the car and driving, and you don't let that car take the time to cool down and rest, eventually the car is going to die. And we don't want that out of you. Because there's a lot of people in this world that want you here, that enjoy your company, and don't want to remember you as a guy who worked himself to death. So think on that, okay? So that's all I have for this week. Like I said, I'll try to be nice and short and sweet. I hope you guys stay tuned, stay alert, and always remember you are the MuvMint. And just be a blessing and just take that time to rest, like Genty always says, because it's very important to your health. Think about it, just think about it, okay? All right, peace.